What's up guys, this is the tutorial for the camping strategy that I did in my 261 game, so let's get right into it. For this strat you're going to need obviously the Ray K, and I recommend getting the Gallo as your secondary, as you're going to use it to kill most of the boss zombies that jump right in front of you. As for your equipment, I recommend getting decoys, and I also recommend having a cruise missile at all times, because it can save you and it also is very good against the Orda boss. Also, the door from the barracks to the teleporter back to spawn needs to stay closed. If you open this door, the strategy will basically become twice as slow, so definitely recommend keeping it closed. Now, before I talk about how this strategy actually works, I do want to mention that this is not the fastest strategy on the map. That is actually the strategy in the weapons lab that most people are doing, but there are tons of tutorial videos out on YouTube if you want to see how that strategy works. So the main thing about this strategy is literally just recharging your Ring of Fire with the Ray K orb ability, and usually 2 orbs will do the trick. Sometimes you might have to do a third one, but there are a couple of other things that you kind of want to look out for. The main thing is actually the minimap. The minimap can be extremely helpful because you can see if there is a boss zombie about to drop on your head from the building on your left, or if there's a mangler right in front of you, and that can actually be a huge pain because his whatever thing he shoots, his orb that he shoots at you, it can knock you off the box and it can corner you right behind you. So you always want to look out for that. You also have to be really careful with the Ray K because you can insta down yourself if you are standing too close to an enemy and you start shooting the Ray K. Sometimes it will splash damage you, and it does 75 damage a shot, so do the math, 4 shots and you're dead. And this gun shoots really quickly, so you can just imagine the speed that you take down sometimes if you're too close to an enemy. If, for example, a boss lands right in front of you at a very bad time, or you just don't feel safe enough to put an orb down and shoot it, I'd recommend just running this little circle right here and then go straight back to the box. If you need armor mid-round, you basically want to take about the same circle, except when you get close to the armor station you want to throw a decoy down so that you don't get cornered, because the armor buy station is in a very sketchy corner. Here is the very simple route that I run every time I take it down. I run it the exact same way every single time. You don't really need any other perks other than Quick Revive, Jug, Stamina Up, and Speed Cola. So basically just want to follow this pattern the way I am right now. And you also want to make it so that Speed Cola is the perk that you lose because you run past it during this route. Now I do have to say that this spot, buying Speed Cola, you have to do it very quickly because it is a death trap, and sometimes there can be a huge horde spawning out of the window right next to the perk machine. So keep that in mind. And that's basically it. It's very straightforward, but if you still have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I'll answer them. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.